The spotlight effect is the feeling that people are noticing you much more than they actually are. It happens when you think everyone is watching your every move, even though most people are focused on themselves. This effect comes from how we see the world, from our own point of view. Because we are so aware of ourselves, we assume others are just as aware of us. In reality, people usually don't notice small mistakes or changes in our appearance because they're too busy thinking about their own lives. Now let's look at some examples. Imagine you trip over your shoelace in the hallway and feel like the entire school saw it. In reality, most people either didn't see it or quickly forgot. Another example is when you wear a shirt with a small stain and feel like everyone is staring at it. Most likely no one even noticed. A third example is when you answer a question wrong in class and feel embarrassed, thinking everyone will remember. But by the end of the day, others are thinking about their own worries, not your mistake. Now let's look at some strengths of the spotlight effect as a theory. One strength is that it helps explain why people often feel anxious in social situations. It gives a name to a common experience and helps people realise they are not alone in feeling self-conscious. Another strength is that it has been tested in experiments where researchers found that people consistently overestimate how much others notice them. This makes the theory more reliable and useful for understanding human behaviour, especially during teenage years when social pressure feels strongest. However, the spotlight effect is not without its weaknesses. One weakness is that it doesn't apply equally to all people. Some people don't feel watched at all, while others feel it very strongly, so it may not explain every case of social anxiety. Another weakness is that it mostly focuses on moments of embarrassment or mistake. It doesn't explain other kinds of self-focus, like when someone wants attention or enjoys being noticed. Because of this, the spotlight effect may be only one piece of a bigger picture. Now let's look at an alternative. One alternative idea is the illusion of transparency, which is the belief that other people can read your thoughts or feelings more clearly than they really can. For example, if you feel nervous, you might think everyone can tell, even though they can't. Like the spotlight effect, this illusion shows how we overestimate what others notice about us. The difference is that the spotlight effect is about being seen, while the illusion of transparency is about being understood. Both ideas help explain why we often feel more exposed than we truly are,